Hey everybody, as always, let me know how sound resounds in your ears as we are trying some new stuff with Rumble Studio. First of all, welcome to the final themed collaboration. I'm Dan Stacy, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and digital dice to tell a good story as we enter Fantastical February. Let me pull up chat here too to see how does it sound for everybody. We are playing in Pathfinder 2nd Edition with the BattleZoo Ancestries Dragon Ancestry. Specifically, I'm super excited for the guests that we have on today. It's just going to be an absolute blast. Quick announcement. Of course, we have our Kingmaker Pathfinder 2nd Edition West March game in our Discord for our supporters. So if you want to become a part of that, join Locals or Patreon. And Jacob is starting the story mode at the end of February. So that's like now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
It starts this weekend.
Yeah, so we got our heroes, we got mercenaries, settlers. It's going to be a blast. Would love to see you there. And a couple shout outs for new people that have joined. Actually, one is here with us tonight. Roll for Combat. Thank you for becoming a supporter of the Forest family. We love having you here. It's an absolute honor. And also we got 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓙𝓏 and Arcane Narrator. Am I saying that right, Jake? Arcane.
You got it.
Yes. All three of you, thank you so much for joining the ever-growing forest. Hello, everyone in chat. Hey, Glee's in there. I see. Hi, Glee. That's awesome.
They're dropping cow jokes and
look at this. This is great. Rex, of course, is existing in two places at once. Let me move over to everybody else so we can introduce all these amazing people. Welcome, everyone. We will begin with our longtime collaborator, Adam from the Interplanar Crossroads. How are you, sir?
Well, greetings and salutations, travelers. And I'm glad to be back at Avenue Studios. As far as things going on with the Interplanar Crossroads, we are going to be doing, let me see, this does show a shift. We're going to be shifting over in March. Most of our live streams are going to go over to Rumble to see if the views are better over there. So we'll do that for a little while and see if that's the case. So if you want to keep up with the Adventure Academia things, that will be where you need to go, at least the House Specials versions. I may mention them and how things are going in or around the Hearth chats, but otherwise, that's where it'll be. So that'll be a shift up a little bit. And I will be just manually uploading to both places, so it will be properly mirrored on YouTube and Rumble instead of relying on the auto mirroring. So you should see us in both places having the same thing. And then I'll just take the live streams from Rumble and put them on over to YouTube, since the internet is finally fast enough here to be able to do that in a expedient amount of time. So that is the plan.
Awesome.
We're making decisions about the Around the Hearth chats already. We've already made a decision. Well, I made an executive decision about Sci-Fi July, and it will be fun. We're going to have an extra collaborator on that one. I know he's confirmed with me, which is why I was waiting just a little bit to make that executive decision, but it has been made now, so I will put that over there for you guys. But you viewers will have to wait and see what happens in July.
Oh, spicy. I like it. Thank you for being here, my friend, as always. Next, we'll move over to Scrat from A Squirrel Plays, because I like to say this is his fault that we're here. So thank you, sir, for making this happen.
Well, yeah, that's me, Scrat. Most people don't actually know I go by Scrat. It's usually just Squirrel, but that is I. I am A Squirrel Plays over on YouTube. I'm not as ambitious as the rest of the folks in here. I just YouTube. It's all I do. And I originally started off, I was supposed to be just kind of looking at different story elements of writing and storytelling in general, and TTRPGs were part of that, but the TTRPG community, being what it is, said, nope, you're going to talk more about TTRPGs, and just kind of yanked me in. And it's been really cool. Like
You're welcome.
Some folks have, like him, he's just reached out and said, hey, come join us. And then some other people have just reached out and said, hey, I released this game just a couple months ago. I'm going to give you a copy so you can go talk about it. I'm like, oh, wow, people giving me things. I can do this. So it's been a lot of fun. But awesome. That's what I do. I do try to focus on the story side of things, but sometimes you get a new game, a new toy to review, and you got to do what you got to do. and I won't complain.
That's
Too
kind
much.
of you. Yeah, just a little. Awesome. Well, thank you. I should mention that everyone here, I've got links to descriptions for all of them, their YouTube channels, websites, where you can find their products. So check that out in the descriptions. And moving into, speaking of products, Mark and Steven from Roll for Combat. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here and joining in this madness.
Sure. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm here.
That's even better.
You're
We'll
in-
explain things in a minute.
I was gonna say-
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll all be fine. I just want to let people know who are watching that sometimes when I'm a player in one of these games, people are like, the rules were done in a certain way and Mark didn't say anything. That must have meant that it was meant to be that way. I'm not going to say anything no matter what. So that doesn't mean that I don't want to interrupt the game for stuff like that. That doesn't mean that I'm endorsing any particular rules interpretation or not by doing so.
Mark pleads the fifth. Thank you.
I've had enough experience that I know that these things happen where you'll have something that like becomes big because it's like, well, they didn't say anything to my favorite rules interpretation, which was wrong and happened wrong. And so therefore that means that it has to be right.
Yes.
And with that, I guess I'm going to introduce myself.
Do it.
As the GM of this fun little story and many other stories around the world, I can get things wrong. That's for sure. So I'm not endorsing any rules. No, just kidding. Yes, Cat Lord, there are rules. So yeah, everybody, welcome to this fun little game that we have planned. So I'm going to get right into the story.
And would you let them know on Rumble's side what some of the chat can do if they so desire?
Oh, I guess.
Oh, you didn't. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. All of you guys who are watching on Rumble, first of all, thank you for being here. If you want to help the players out, want to give them a hero point, you can buy them one using the, what's it called? Rumble
Rants.
So
Yes.
you can influence the story a little bit, or if you want to, buy me a villain point. We haven't come up with a name yet, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
One for me to use against the players. Please do so. And then it's $5 for a hero point, villain point, and then $10 you can essentially give them a long rest if needed. So
no healing, but ability resets.
No healing, but ability resets.
Yeah.
So we'll get there. We'll see if it even happens. You know how I am. I like killing my players on the first date. And then their characters sometimes survive too.
And no offense to YouTube,
The
we have
players die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
But
heard.
the characters keep going.
this is an ongoing thing with Jacob. It's the characters that die, not the players.
Well, you're
Yes.
gonna have some trouble having my character keep going because enough of that stuff is inputted custom. You're not gonna know what to do next.
Yeah, I honestly, we'll just gonna see what happens, I guess. So.
Yes. And we haven't unlocked super chats on YouTube, so that's why Rumble unfortunately has the hands on the steering wheel right now. But someday YouTube, we'll get there. Thank you guys for being here. All right,
So we're
Jake.
gonna officially get into this.
Yeah,
Right?
you got like an hour 30 to kill us. Let's do this.
Wow, is that a challenge? Challenge accepted. I don't actually play GM versus player. I just want to put that out now.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell a collaborative storytell with you guys. Dice have their own stories. So into the story. In the vast expanse of the multiverse, where countless timelines weave the fabric of reality, there exists a group of formidable protectors known as the Chrono Guardians. Led by the Honorable 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓽𝓵𝓮𝓩𝓪𝓸𝓷 the Time Weaver, a time dragon. These dragons and their followers are not bound by the constraints of time. They traverse the ages, guardians of history and defenders of the future. Their mission? To safeguard the world from those who seek to unravel the tapestry of time and sow the seeds of chaos. Now, currently, a dire threat looms over Golarion. 𝓭𝓭, the Endbringer, has set his sights on the Radiant Festival upcoming in Absalom, plotting to destroy it before its inception and unleash an era of darkness across the realms. The Chrono Guardians, aka the players, have been summoned to this pivotal moment in time, where the fate of countless lives hangs in the balance. With the guidance of 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓭𝓪𝓽𝓵 and the might of dragons at their command, they stand ready to thwart 𝓻𝓃𝓃's schemes and preserve the continuity of time itself. The battle that waits may echo through the history, a testament to the valor and vigilance of the Chronal Guardians. The time to act is now, for the future of all the worlds is in their claws. Can you stop 𝓻𝓃 from releasing the chaos and changing the future of Golarion? Players, can you do that?
Oh yeah.
No. Are we done? Are we dead?
Well,
That's
you're
it.
thinking like, how much you got?
Can we go to the festival? That sounds interesting.
Oh, there it is.
Does
I knew
sound
it.
Interesting.
The true question is, are there any mini games?
Please focus. Please focus. This is the time dragon.
There are also those interesting mortals at the festival. We have to watch them.
That brings up the next topic. Try not to make a big show of. Who am I kidding? He looks over at Tats.
Yes. He turns the music off from that spell that lets him have a musical orchestra following him around.
Yes. So listen, just step through this portal right here, and you'll wind up right before the Radiant Festival in Absalom. It's I don't exactly know. It's foggy and dark, so I can't get the precise spot. But it's right before time becomes foggy and dark. You will appear in Absalom. You have to find where to stop this. Where to stop 𝓻𝓃.
What time period is this in Absalom? Is this like the 4700s?
Yep. That let me check my watch. Yes, it is.
Ooh, that's the time of one of my favorite ships, Winsel Starborn / 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓼 II. Maybe we can check that out, see how it's going.
That's yes. I hear there's lots of stories happening in that time.
Let's go then. Let's go. What are we
The
waiting
portal's
for?
here.
Okay, bye. I go through the portal.
Awesome. I'm assuming the rest of you follow.
Yes,
I
yes.
will follow.
Go,
Can't miss
Dragon
this.
Rangers.
Can't miss this.
It
Go-
did sound like Go Dragon Ranger.
We're not doing Go Dragon Rangers.
You started it.
You're not doing Go Dragon Rangers.
Let's form the Mega Dragon.
Wait. So if they have the Mega Zord for the
Oh.
humans, does that mean that they have to form a Mega Human? Humo?
Yeah, but you forgot the
Dragons?
Dragon Zord. If you combine the Dragon Zord, the Ultra Zord, and the Mega Zord, then you get like something else.
The Uber Zord? I don't know.
Yeah.
So this, for our viewers who are not as familiar with Absalom, this is the Absalom as a whole. Scrat, it's one of the biggest cities in all of Golarion, the world of Pathfinder. There are a handful of adventure paths that are here. It is a fantastic little city with lots of stories. But we are going to zoom into the Precipice Quarter. It is going to be in the bottom right. I did ping it. And as we go there, I'm going to activate the map. You guys find yourself coming into a tent on the dock, on the pier. Wow, that was...
You had it
That's
right.
how tonight's going to
You were
go.
doing that
There
on
it
purpose.
is.
I didn't realize that. I thought, okay.
My tongue got
Ooh,
me.
water.
So you guys appear in a tent on this dock, and I'm gonna change the music because it's not this tent right now. We'll do this one. There we go. All right. You guys are all stuck in this tiny tent. It's tight and squishy.
You're stepping on my tail, Rex.
Oh, is Rex
Sorry.
there?
Were they about to tell us not to like make a big scene? Because I kind of want to make a big scene.
I didn't hear that, so I think
You
we can
didn't
do it.
quite say it.
No.
Maybe that means it's okay.
I thought
Do
I
you
heard
think
him say that, though.
Hmm. Do you think it would change the timeline if we went and just like tried to see if our favorite ships were getting together?
Looking isn't going to hurt anything, right?
Well,
Oh, we could like push things a little bit towards a good ending. The good ending, the true ending.
Ah. Yes, yes. I suppose that's why we're here, isn't it?
I guess we should get out of here, but they might notice us. Whatever. So Moonlight is gonna leave the tent, and since we're really near to the water, I suppose whether or not we're really near to the water, Moonlight is going to like create a wave and just swim through the air at a speed of 40 feet.
As Moonlight steps out, many gasps come down the dock. It's not every day a dragon steps out from a tent, right? Especially a smaller dragon? Question mark. This portly gentleman comes up slowly, cautiously. Excuse me, who might you be? Fear, sweat, panic. As you go to jump in the water / ride a wave in the air.
I'm riding a wave in the air, and I say, I am Moonlight.
Oh. Are you here to kill us?
No. I'm here for the Radiant Festival and to check on some ships and maybe save you guys from utter destruction.
Tats is behind him nodding as he comes out of the tent.
Oh. There's another one! And there's more
Yeah.
gasps and screams on the dock.
They're all here.
Mush is going to start hearing all this. Is going to be like, oh, okay. And Mush is going to lawful good go out in her human form and be like, no, don't worry. We're just visiting.
I'm so confused. Help me.
Don't worry. They're just visiting for the Radiant Vessel. They heard wonderful things.
Don't think any dragons are visiting, but
Oh, well, I would have to argue with you on that one.
Yeah. Can you take us to see maybe Winsel Starborn or Ulthun II? Or maybe both of them are together.
Let us get to the festival.
it hasn't started quite yet. It's in the setup phase. So you're a bit early. So your timing is just a smidgen off, and I don't know. He's like panicking. If you should be here.
I'll talk to them about making sure that they're in their human alternate forms. It won't be a problem.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
Yet. So we will work on it. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Wait, I have a question for you before you leave.
No, let's go.
Have you seen any evil dragon gods? There might be one attacking.
Come on.
Let me roll a dice real quick, because that's what cool people do. I realize I don't have my dice tray. That's okay. Oh, well, he manages to just throw up instead of faint.
Solid
Good work.
choice.
Good intestinal fortitude.
You might want to clean that out. So, what were we supposed to do again? Are we looking at ships? Where are we going?
We're looking for an evil dragon god, right?
Oh. Very well. Meta question: can we all turn into humans?
I mean, I did say that during our last stream that I was going to give everybody the free feat of change shape, but
Oh, well, I didn't know that
you
when
didn't
I built
know
this
that.
character.
Nope, that is
No, it's
perfectly fine.
perfect.
I'll take it then and change Moonlight into a humanoid form. Moonlight's like, I did have the ability to change into a humanoid form. I just forgot. This is going to be
It's not
great.
the first time.
It's so restrictive, but all right. Tats will do the
Tides are
same.
changing.
As you guys all change into your humanoid form, and the gentleman on the dock is just pale. And he looked like he was like the dock hand or the greeter dock master. That's the word I'm looking for. I do ask for patience. I do have a newborn and have not slept nearly as much as I probably should have.
How is that different from any other time?
Well, because now when I take my 2-hour nap, it's interrupted.
So when Moonlight turns into humanoid form, there's like a transformation sequence with sparkling colors and moonlight, and they swirl around and then turn into a humanoid form.
Full Sailor Moon style.
I mean, we're fighting evil with moonlight, right?
Fighting evil with moonlight.
Yeah,
Getting
I mean,
love
that's what
by
you're doing.
daylight. You're trying to ship by daylight.
Yeah, there
So-
you go.
Never running from a real fight.
They're
Somebody,
the Dragon Squad.
some who here of this party would be the mature one who would kind of be trying to keep things going?
I'm getting the vibe that Mush is.
All right,
I
Mush,
don't.
me.
I figured that was Mush's role.
Mush, please give me. It's so weird that I'm calling Adam Mush, but that's okay. We'll leave it alone. Mush, can you give me a perception check, please?
Okay. I gotta open it. There it is. Skills and perception. Do I not have that?
Oh, sorry. With perception, it's going to be on the left-hand side of the main character sheet under initiative. Actually, above initiative, it says perception. If you want to do it from the token action bar across the top, it's actually under attributes, and you're going to go to the second one down.
Oh, it's under attributes. Okay.
Yeah, do it like this. Hit the dice
Oh.
like that.
Oh, we got to rename your character. What, are you actually rolling perception, or are you just showing?
I mean, if I'm allowed to, I will. I'm very good at
Perfect.
it, but I was
I
showing
love
him
it.
how.
Nope,
I tried to rename my character in the character. It says Moonlight for me when
Yeah,
I click on
can
it.
fix it right now. That's just your token didn't get the name change.
Oh, okay.
Side note: Rex the dragon's
I'm-
namesake is.
Yeah.
He's up to something. Thanks,
I'm
Rex, in
already
the
on it.
chat.
I'm already on it. I am. Hold on 1 second. Let me prototype. There we go. I'm going to redrop Moonlight, and the name is fixed. There we go. Simple. All right.
All right.
Moonlight. And what did our lawful good, even though we're not using lawful good? Oh, you didn't roll one yet, Mush.
I'm trying to click it.
Oh, what are you clicking?
I tried it from the attributes, and it said there's no encounter.
Go to the one below it. There's two of them. One's for initiative, and then one's for perception.
Yeah, the one perception should be right above, and you can't use the grayed out one for the encounter because that's initiative. And then you hit the little D20 die to the left of the eye, and that should let you do a roll.
I think he's rolling from the token action HUD. There we go.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was doing
Nope.
it for the character sheet.
That works. Oh, and I don't have the dice turned on? That's okay. Not a big deal.
Oh, man. I got a whole degree of success more.
Mush
Mush.
is a little preoccupied.
Yeah.
Mush, you don't see it, but Moonlight, you spot Rex reach over and snag the coin purse off the Dockmaster's belt loop. The Dockmaster has no idea it's happened.
Okay. Moonlight's not going to say anything either. Because if we tell the Dockmaster that it was stolen by us, that could alter the time stream. Whereas if he just thought he lost it, that's probably closer to the natural flow.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right.
I
So-
like his thinking.
Mm.
This is for the greater good.
Scrat, I gotta be honest with you. Somebody's paying me to make decisions for your character. So
Oh no,
might get a little wonky for you, buddy. I'm so sorry.
it's all right.
It is named
Alrighty.
after he helped us build the character on our last live stream. So
So does he have a human form, or did I get like a kobold form or something?
you're a kobold.
That's what I was thinking.
You are a kobold who just has a little bit of dragon love on him.
Shh, don't tell him that.
Oh, sorry.
He's got a thing about it.
All right. So you guys go into the festival, and what you see is all these ships are unloading crates, and it's busy, setting up tents, and you can tell all the stands are getting ready to open for eventually for the market and stuff like that. And there's a lot of prep work happening all over the place, and it is hubbub, busy, excited. Agents are wandering around, and it's a good time.
Terribly exciting that they're not doing it in the most optimal fashion. Would it be terribly wrong if I helped them? I just. The stage.
I don't think so.
Just try to keep it under wraps. Low key, Tats. Low key.
Low key, as in down the piano. Yes. Right.
No.
Wait, low key, as in like trickster stirring the pot?
No. As in, Ruskin, would you go make sure that nothing crazy happens with Tats?
Would you like to come along, Krusk? Stephen might not know his character name.
I don't think
Cross,
Steven
is
knows
that
who
me?
he
Krusk,
is.
All
yeah,
right.
that's you, man.
Let's go. Well, you didn't call me by my full name.
That's true, Kruskin.
It's Kruskan.
Kruskan.
Oh,
Forgive me. I understand titles are terribly important.
that's right. In fact, only my mother calls me Krusk, and you're not my mother.
That is certain. Though I wouldn't be opposed to meeting
under
her.
her breath. Mush would mutter under her breath, and don't make me act like your mother.
I think I shall perhaps stroll about the people and give them a little advice as I go, and keep an eye out for some of those. What are we looking for? Fiends?
A dragon, evil dragon god?
Evil dragon. Oh, even easier.
I mean, they might send fiends. It's an evil dragon god. You never know. It should be interesting.
Quite. Right. Well, I'm off. Rex, do you want to come?
Yeah.
He's counting his coins.
That was perfect, Scrat.
We don't laugh at you. We're laughing with you because we are, don't worry, make plenty of silly voices.
That is, we always say that at the beginning.
For a reason. We are not professional voice actors, but we're going to have fun while we do it. All right. So you guys do have a goal. So we'll enter into the challenge event. That's finding where the heck this problem is, if it's here in the Precipice Quarter where you were told it was going to be. So you guys can role play as you are doing this. So the challenge event is going to be essentially the victory point system from Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So you get successes or failures depending on the outcome. I have a whole list over here I'm working with, depending on how well you do, what problems you face. So obviously the first thing that you should do is inform the people their fashion is way off. And then the second thing you should do is try to find where you are seeing signs of evil, darkness, fiendish activities.
I'm very good at multitasking.
Will we use perception to see signs of fiendish activities and possibly spot interesting ships?
I love it. Sure. I mean, so how I run the victory point system is a smidgen differently. I'd like to do 2 to 3 rounds, and things will develop as we're doing it. And if we're going to try our best to not use the same skills twice. So if you use perception this time, next time use something else to go along with the goal that you're trying to achieve. If you can't come up with something that fits the role play, you can use a second one. I just try not to. Regardless, we're going to tell the story anyway. So
That makes sense.
sounds like I have my first roll, and that's going to be Moonlight with perception.
All right. Let's see if there's anything interesting, which may or may not be what we're actually supposed to be looking for. Hey, exact same
Ooh,
roll
look
as last time.
Ooh.
His dice are broken. I'm just kidding. He rolled a 40. So I do want to remind our viewers we are playing level 11, so that's kind of high.
I got a natural 16 both times in my best skill that I also have an item for. Or it's not a skill technically, but
I know what you mean. All right, so
That's
we're
awesome.
going to do all of you. We're going to do your roles, and then we will flesh the story out a little bit. So what is Mush's goal?
She's probably still looking around and things. It would make sense to maybe do occultism
Sure.
to check on those.
Looking for signs and stuff.
Yeah, different signs that might be coming out, telltale signs. So
this sign says the festival.
yes, those aren't the signs I'm looking for. And she's starting to get distracted a little bit because she's also trying to watch and make sure.
An android walks by.
I was going to say, these aren't the drawings you're looking for.
All right, noted.
Nice, Mush.
So I'm just going to move it forward a little bit
That
as
is
if
fun.
you were wandering. Plus
Side
it's-
note, Mush is Jacob's wife's nickname.
yes,
That's
this
why
is
it's funny.
definitely funny.
Well, personality-wise, this is the easiest one for me to play ever. So,
Kruskan, do you have an idea of what you would be doing?
Oh, you're muted, Steven.
Oh, I'm the muscle, so who's the weakest?
Ooh. Maybe
Probably Rex would probably look the weakest, at least.
That's true.
man, who you calling
Rex.
weak?
It's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Okay, I'll hang out with Rex and just guard him in case, he falls and trips and dies. So, and I'll search around too. Do I have anything good? Am I good at searching? Let's see. Where's my perception? Under skills?
Technically, if you're using the attribute drop down, it's under attributes.
It's
So if you're
under attributes.
and then go down, and it's perception. It's the second one down. The first one is going to be your initiative.
Perception.
Yeah.
Not initiative, perception.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
A 9 on the die plus 17 is a
Nice.
26. Cool. Tats, what are you doing?
I think I'm actually going to try and use society. In
This
that I'm
makes sense.
both trying to see if the evil dragons made any impact on the locals as I fix everything they're doing wrong.
So under the guise of, hey, your clothes are wrong.
Exactly.
Okay.
And hold on. Except my character sheet's not responding, so I'm gonna go in here.
Nice.
Boop. Sorry, everybody has to see all my stuff.
That's okay. They can see all the crazy
Attributes.
numbers we're working with.
Yeah. Where are we here?
Well, see, we have to have these large numbers to make up for the way I roll on digital dice.
This is true.
Oh,
This
it's
is
saying
true.
no active encounter against skills. There we go. We're professionals or something like that, guys.
I mean,
the skills are that weird hand if you're on the character sheet anyway.
I like rolling from the character sheet also. A 31. Okay.
Oh, it says I'm mush. I don't know why.
Did you roll mine?
Dude, you must have mush selected.
Because you've got Mush's intelligence also.
I set it up with Tats. I got Tats character sheets, the only one I can access. Ba-ba-da.
See,
Interesting.
This is what happens when you ask for control of everything.
Give me all the power.
I'll roll your society check for you.
Tanks.
There you go. It's much worse than when he rolled for
I'm gonna make you stick with it. Rex, so what are you doing?
I would imagine this little guy's looking for heavy pockets. He wants to help alleviate some burdens.
I mean, maybe he'll find like a secret cultist hand sign or like a ring or something like that from doing that.
They always had pins, right? Little pins. They put
Yeah.
on.
All right, give me that thievery check, please.
Thievery.
You done pickpocketing. All right. I love that you guys get here. The sights and sounds, I'm sure, are very exciting to you guys. As you're looking around, there's things being set up. There's rumors of a zoo that's gotten a little loose, but maybe that's okay.
A battle zoo.
Oh no, I know what zoo that is because my guys took care of that way back in Agents of Edgewatch.
So if you guys get a chance, Roll for Combat does have an awesome podcast, but also live stream. I'm sure Agents of Edgewatch, some of you already know of it.
Yes.
yeah. It's actually what got me to running Agents of Edgewatch. So you guys are quite distracted, right? I mean, there's a lot of smells and sights and sounds and chaos going on around you. And you're looking for signs of evil, but you're not really finding much. Except for you hear that in the living lake, there has been fish just turning up dead. And some of the plants are wilting, and a couple of the trees along the edge are dying. And this is the only lead that you're getting. But Tats, a young lady does take your advice. Oh, so should I have my maroon dress or my blue dress on the opening day of the festival? Do tell me. And how should it be lacy?
For the opening, yes, go with the blue. You want to be open and vibrant at the beginning. Maroon is something like the sunset is good for the end. Lace, always good. Showing just enough.
What about the sequins?
All with temperance. Don't do too much. Make
And
it
the
just right.
glitter?
Think of the sky, especially with the maroon at sunset, like stars.
Oh, just gentle dabbings.
Yes.
Oh, and I'm sorry, what was your name? You handsome, fine catch?
They call me, and he turns to the side with just this massive tattoo across the side of his face. Tats.
Oh. But that's, oh. Well, good day, Tats. And she bows to you. Oh, and, wait, what about the ruffles?
Bunch it in proper things. Make sure you're getting a good look at your whole profile. Look at your shadows, see how it emphasizes.
Okay. Yes. And she waddles off because she's actually a halfling.
I love it.
So if the water may be impure, I'd like to use my ability as an avatar of water to use my elemental manipulation to try to like drain it out and see what's in there, rolling a nature check to see how well I can analyze that.
I love this.
Nice.
This is the second round, so we're getting our nature check.
If we find enough information, maybe I'll use medicine next time to try to find a solution. But I don't think we're there yet in the story of what's been going on. So I'm gonna try a nature. Not as good as the perception, but still one of our better.
I mean, not everybody can get 40s, you know.
That's
like,
true. I guess that is the second highest that we've gotten.
Just saying.
Something about perspective again.
I gotta know, Mark. Do you always roll this hot?
I rolled an 8. That's below average.
Oh, that's true.
I just
it's just high
told
numbers.
you what my best skills were, and then said I wanted to roll them.
So I am going to story tell a little bit because this opens up a little bit of information. As you're clearing this water and the rest have gathered with you, you see Tats saying goodbye to a beautiful little halfling. And as you're clearing the water, a creature does appear.
You said that so nonchalantly.
This is the first sign of a fiend. It seems very surprised as you guys pull back the veil of water it was hiding in. Now, we're going to not go into combat yet. We're going to still handle this as a challenge event because we only have 2 hours. So we got to do some quick combat here. So I want you guys to story tell how or what you do with this fiend and put skills to it. We have exposed it is what Moonlight has done.
Nice.
Whoever wants to jump in can go next while I change the music.
Is this size accurate?
Accurate to you guys, not to the water.
What's the fiend doing?
Well, now it looks like it's going to come after you guys, but it was like hiding in the bottom.
It was hiding in the water?
Yep.
And it just wants to eat us?
Oh, now it does, yeah.
Oh.
That'll get Rex pumped up.
Where's it supposed to be?
It
Is it
just-
supposed to be hanging out of the water, or is it supposed to be dead and not here?
It's not supposed to be here.
I
That's
have a
for
weird question for you.
I have a
Did
weird
my
answer.
water purification weird stuff that I was doing, like, did it look like it was injured by that in any way?
Yeah, it absolutely looked like it made him even more angry for sure.
Oh.
Like,
How
Okay.
far away is this harbor from this lake area? How far are we?
I don't think my numbers are correct here, but I have to look at. I mean, we're talking like miles.
Oh, that's like miles.
A mile. Yeah. This is not an active battle map. This is just the precipice corridor. I don't remember exactly what I don't see any. 1 square equals 100 feet, so maybe it's not a mile. Sorry, that was a little dramatic of me. Let's just say it's 200 feet.
200 feet. Oh, now we're in business. And this is like the ocean over here, right?
Yes.
Oh boy. Well, you know what I'm good at? I'm really good at, let's see, athletics, acrobatics, and athletics. Can I sort of like dance and taunt it and tempt it and jump towards the ocean to have it chase me? So it can have it jump into the ocean, and then maybe it can go find a home there.
Yes. Now, you guys are here to stop fiends, so, you know.
Well, the ocean's
Didn't I
pretty
just
big.
draw
There's
it out
probably
of the
something
ocean?
bigger, something in there that will eat the fiend, I'm sure.
This is true.
That's very
I
fair.
I love the mentality. Go ahead and give me that roll to see how well athletics or acrobatics is
I'm
fine.
going to do athletics.
Okay. Or intimidation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a bad roll. But 27.
I know. All right. So you guys, it
like-
starts following.
It's like,
Kruskin.
follow me. I'm a big target. Come after me. Look, I'm tasty. And it's like, I'm like putting like soy sauce on my arms. Like, no.
I love this idea. Can Tats like double down on that when he sees Kruskin dancing? He's gonna try to add to it with his performance if he may.
Oh yeah, please do.
I'm so excited. Oh, sorry, the sheet's
Mush
not
is going to
working.
lean down to Rex and be like, I don't think I've seen them use this particular strategy before.
Rex is all for it, man. That little 2-foot tall kobold just like,
No, I am a sorcerer, Mark.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a sorcerer?
You know, get it? I put sauce on my
Oh,
salad.
yeah.
You did. You did.
Oh my gosh!
All right.
It took me too long.
That joke made me sweat. That's good. That's good. I'm giving Kruskin, Steven, a hero point
Mark's
for
just
that
shaking
one.
his head down. No.
Yeah.
The mispronunciation came into play.
Yeah,
Oh.
that gets you a hero point. And
Okay.
Hatchet on the perform. Moonlight is clapping for that.
Awesome.
Bravissimo.
The two of them are leading this creature, and he definitely is following. I'm assuming Moonlight is going to continue on with Mush and Rex. What are you doing?
I think Rex is all pumped up. He's ready for this. Earlier I was gonna say he was just all gung ho and ready to take a pick to it. like I said, this little 2-foot tall, cutesy looking little kobold, and he's got a very not matching voice, and he's just, let's go.
You know,
so it's canon that this little kobold has like a Randy Savage. Oh yeah, let's go.
This is it.
Go ahead and give me
It's so good.
athletics check to poke a hole in it.
It does kind of look like crystals are on its back, so it makes perfect
It
sense
does,
to
yeah.
me.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. Smacking away, knocking off pieces. Mush, you are the last one to go.
Mush is a bit surprised at how well this is currently working for them. So she's going to lag behind just a little bit and take up the rear, and she's going to kind of glance back and maybe do a nature check to see if there's anything that might give us a clue on the origin point, where this thing came through, maybe, or something like that.
So you could do a full recall knowledge if you'd like. Or you can focus on more of the nature around the beast. So if everybody looks at their character on their screen, on their hotbar, there's a thing called a basic action macro. We will use it a lot more in combat, but if you select your token and select that, mainly I'm talking to Adam right now, you can hit the recall knowledge button. It's in
Okay.
alphabetical order, so it's going to be in the middle. For you, it's in the middle, second one up. Or second
Well, I've
one from
got
the
a
bottom.
-1 to recall knowledge.
That's because it actually rolls every knowledge you have.
oh,
so- Just ignore them, and then hit. If you hit that, it's going to send me a little placard. It's fantastic. And it rolls a single die and adds in all of your possible recall knowledge checks.
all right, I'll do that. I will say I must protest. That Mush has a lie boost of +13. Not
Doesn't
accurate.
mean that she's going to use it. All right, Mush. You look at this creature, and you would know it's a 𝓍𝓪 or 𝓍𝓪𝓬𝓪. It doesn't really belong here, obviously, but it doesn't seem to have been brought here. As you're studying it around, you feel like maybe something has pushed it here, if that makes any sense. Like, this is probably not the fiend you are looking for, but it needs to be getting rid of.
Okie dokie. All right. She's
So-
going to keep on supporting him on that.
You guys successfully get the creature to the ocean. What is your goal? Like, as you guys are getting into the ocean, it's clambering through. There's people screaming and freaking out. And it finally speaks to you guys actually in Draconic. And it's to Moonlight.
Why'd you disturb my sleep?
Not the voice I was expecting.
Well, you are polluting the waters here, and we're looking for evil dragon gods. Have you seen any evil dragon gods?
I wasn't polluting the water until the darkness came.
Is that the evil dragon god? Where'd the darkness come from? The moonlight sends away the darkness.
I don't know. I just feel the presence of great evil.
Aren't you great evil?
Oh, how dare you! Wash your mouth out with soap.
Tell us where the presence of great evil is.
And the creature points to the east.
Okay, now get out of here. My friends are trying to send you into the ocean for some reason, but I don't want to see pollution in the ocean. I'm an avatar of water. So I'm going to roll intimidation. Get out of here or I will destroy you. You're lucky we're just doing these weird kind of antics with you. If I used one of my powers, it would grind you into dust.
Rex is like, yeah.
I love it.
34.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
He definitely, let me check his will DC.
With a +1 from Rex for going, oh yeah,
It just appears out of nowhere.
He's on the back. Oh yeah, just smacking him with his
Hanging on for
pickaxe.
dear life.
Rex, get down. He's leaving.
He seems like he's about to just start going away. Does anybody else want to give him any parting gifts or suggestions, or maybe a particular nation that he should go seek out to pollute?
Go bother Nex.
Well, the slums are, a little to the south here. So
That's true.
just go check it out. They have a lot of good garbage and a lot of good food for someone like yourself. It's a slum, but for you, it's a feast.
Try out Cheliax. They've got lots of devils there. I'm sure that'll be great for a demon like you.
Cheliax. And so you guys have successfully overcome this part of the antics.
Mush made sure to get Rex off of the back of the thing before it wandered away.
Did he have crystals or stone coming out of his back?
how about you give me a mining? You have lore. Come on, what do you got? You got mining lore. Give me or crystal lore. Give me one of those.
Sounds like we just found some monster parts.
That's true. It's really good.
The idea was
that's what I was getting at was Rex, you found some really expensive looking crystals.
nice. That's what I wanted.
I may have a
yes,
thought
we
as
should
you're
go
shoving
east.
them in your cheeks.
Yes, those are very pretty, Rex. Now, come on, we have more work to do.
No, that's right. Say I'd have them in my mouth. I'd say, check out my grill.
Yes.
So I got to break character here for a second. I have tried so hard to create serious games. I've given up on that. I tried a horror once, and it turned into comedy.
It was great, and
was
we all
great.
died.
Well-
So
Well,
Horror
I
and
have
comedy go together.
I
There's a
have to
fine
play
line
with that
between
guy
them.
making all the cow jokes in the chat, so you can imagine how mine go.
I know. I'm trying not too hard to lose my mind on his cow jokes. They're definitely getting me giggling over here.
Well,
So
if you wanted serious, I probably shouldn't have played a lunar dragon. They're a little bit whimsical.
no, I absolutely do love
It's
this. This is
perfect.
why I do TTRPG. I love this. All right, so you guys successfully navigate the waters, of that part of the challenge event. You have found out a general area of where this demon darkness could be generating from. So you were told from the east of here.
I guess let's go east. Maybe we'll find an evil dragon god or something more interesting than that. Like,
That sounds lovely. Do we walk or fly?
Mush would start walking east, quote, quote, via the way of the Mystic Garden, so she could surreptitiously kind of glance around and see the plants and stuff.
Nice.
I love
You're
it.
right. We don't have to walk, says Moonlight, calling up another wave.
No,
Another wave to carry her. She doesn't turn into dragon form. She says, I'm still in, Moonlight doesn't turn into dragon form. Like, I'm still in this weird human form. I just have a wave carrying me. It's fine. It won't push anybody else.
I love that.
I'm just sort of swimming through the air, or maybe just above the ground if Mush wants Moonlight not to be as obtrusive.
Well, Mush knows to pick her battles.
Fair enough.
On that note,
Shall we?
you guys find that the dockmaster is following you guys and profusely taking notes. Of course,
Wait,
he's staying at a
could he be-
distance.
Could the Dockmaster be the darkness and that he came to stop us at the beginning? And he threw up because we were too powerful?
I like that train of thought.
He's suspiciously taking notes on us.
Should we be
Mush.
stealthy or confront him?
Mush has lost herself in the garden a little bit. So she's like, oh, yes, yeah. You just...
Gotta try a sense motive against the Dockmaster, so I'll make that a secret blind GM roll
Oh,
so
I
that I don't
love
get
that.
to see it,
Nice.
how much I should trust this guy.
One reason I love Pathfinder Second Edition is the blind rolls really help tell a good story. All right, so the perception check. Yes, you look at this guy and you see him writing his notes, and you quickly realize that he is probably writing down all the infractions that are happening so that he can report you guys to higher authorities. Doesn't seem like his intentions are more to document what you are doing, as he's concerned that maybe you get the idea he's very concerned. I'm going to leave it right there.
Oh, he's not an evil darkness guy. He's a kindred spirit. He's watching us like I like to watch other people. He's making a fanfic of us.
Oh,
I don't think that's... Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah,
lovely.
he's really interested in what we're doing.
Excellent. I hope he's taking good notes then. All right. Mush, are you ready to travel further east then?
Well,
We can go slowly. We
perhaps.
want to make sure the little human can follow us.
Yeah, yes. And she meanders her way around to the other side through the Mystic Gardens. And then they can turn east.
So you get up to here, and so far there hasn't been anything that really is out of place. I mean, it's Absalom. You're going to see some weird stuff, right? It's a city. It's busy. It's chaotic.
Weird,
It's
some
fun.
weird stuff.
I mean, technically, Mush wasn't
Women.
that worried about the whole somebody riding a wave because there are technically kineticists in this universe. So
Yeah,
it's not actually that strange.
That's true. You know, you're
I'm
very
pretty
good point.
similar to one of those.
Yes, you are. Mark, do you want to tell our viewers what you're playing?
I'm playing, like I said at the beginning, Moonlight is an elemental avatar of water from BattleZoo Dragon. So they control the tides. High tide is strong, but I get penalties. Low tide is weaker in damage, but I get bonuses. And we will see that when we fight.
Yes, which we will have a fight. Don't worry.
So good. At BattleZoo.com. I have it linked in the description. Check it out because that's the 𝓍𝓘𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓮 on pre-order right now. Correct?
Yes, but water is one of the pre-release elements, so you should be able to get it
Oh, sweet.
early if you, or in the PDF at least, if you
Yeah.
order now.
It comes out next week, but it's going to go up. Everything's going up in price once it comes out. So get it now once it's released, it's getting more
Yes.
expensive.
Dun, dun, dun.
It is a fantastic book. Not that we need to be fully selling it, but I tell you what, I picked it up. My kids have already looked through some of the PDFs, some of the 𝓍𝓘𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓮s. It's
No, that's not even the good one. Wait to see the real one.
I know. I am.
That's the preview. That's not even the real
Hey,
thing.
the preview got my kids pumped, so that's
Awesome.
and myself. So I'm looking forward to it. Same with me, Lego. Looking forward to Starfinder 2E. Now we're gonna jump back in here.
Oh,
yes, I'm about to do that.
Go for it.
Moonlight. You notice that you're leaving this beautiful trail of starlight glitter everywhere you go for some strange reason. That's not a normal effect, but you're going to get a +1 to your hero point. Somebody paid for me to do that to you.
Oh, okay. Whoosh. All right, I'll do. When I see that happening, I'll try another transformation sequence to see if it looks flashier into a dragon. And if people start screaming, I transform back quickly and make an apologetic look towards Mush. Sorry, but like you saw that moonlight. I needed to figure out what was causing that. That's not a normal lunar dragon thing. I wanted to make sure I wasn't sick.
I want to believe you, but I just don't.
She's having glitteria. That sounded way worse than it needed to be. All right. We're going to begin heading east as this trail of glitter follows behind the group. And you see that the gentleman's following you, the dock master, who we never got his name, and that is A-OK. He's trying to pick up some of the glitter and like put it in a bag, but it seems to just dissipates in his hands and doesn't stick everywhere.
Mush would kind of call back to him, you really don't want to be touching that.
And he like turns like I'm not here.
She doesn't know if you want to be touching that or not. She's just like,
I'm just going to warn you that if a fight breaks off, you want to be my ally.
Are you saying that to the gentleman? Or
That's the guy who's following us. I'm warning him because
I love it.
I have some AoE that does not harm allies, but does harm everyone else.
Mush would just look back at him and say, if there's a fight, you don't want to be there in general. It's all right.
And
The wise fanfic author knows when to back off and watch from afar.
He starts backing off just enough to still like kind of keep an eye on you guys, but not enough to, he wants to see what happens. And the guys pass around the building, the Hall of Nations, and you start heading into the district this way here. It's interesting that you took this path, Mush. You just seem to have that kind of luck with roleplay. As you come around this corner, screams erupt as you see hundreds of hellhounds rushing around and attacking people.
Hundreds of hellhounds.
Yep.
Mush would just look to you all and say, this is why we're here, boys.
This is kind of my ideal scenario.
Perfect. Yes, when you built your character, I was like, oh, he knows all of what I'm doing. I was actually half wondering if you logged into my notes.
No,
and
like
read them.
I assumed that I was playing a water. I wanted to show off that my water character is very effective, even if there's no ocean or water. Because a lot of the time when you play the water version of something, if you don't go to aquatic combat, it's not very good. By showing that I could swim on land and other things like that, but it turns out there was like all these good stuff.
So Gleeful Kraken, that art specifically of the Hellhound is actually Paizo's. It's part of their whole bestiary pack. It is wonderful. So comes part of Pathfinder stuff. So what are you guys doing? We're going to one more challenge event here as these Hellhounds rush. Now, you probably should find out where they're coming from, but you should also probably save the people. So I believe that Moonlight gets very excited as she sees all of these hellhounds rush out. What is Moonlight doing?
So Moonlight for sure is going to use a rushing current, which is one of her powers, but I know we're changing this into skills. So since nature is like one of the key skills of my class, wait, is this the same skill thing where I'm not supposed to repeat?
No, this is a new one.
Okay. So in that case, I think the most accurate thing to roll, unless I was just going to roll sort of my like power attack roll, which like, or something weird like that, if for a skill would probably be nature. So would you like me to roll nature for that?
Yes, please.
All right.
Nice.
So I did not roll great, so I only got a 26. In general, the description of what I am doing, just like to get a sense of what it does in like fighty perspective, is that in a 60-foot line, 15 feet wide, foes within the area, but not allies, are going to take roughly 54 bludgeoning damage with a basic save. So that's roughly what would have done in a fight.
Awesome. It is fantastic. And they happen to be weak to what you are doing. So you guys instantly see Moonlight stand up and channel the elements, right? Or no, what'd you say it was called? Sorry.
I called forth a rushing current. I created a wide current which smashes my foes, makes it difficult to move against the current. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Moving against the current towards us would be difficult terrain for one round and to get pushed back.
I love it.
Nice.
You push a bunch of these hellhounds back. Some of them yelp and scream, flames hiss as they are trying to fight back the flames. Who's doing something next?
Well, I think Tats would want to somehow assist with this glorious display of water from Moonlight. So I think he would be casting some kind of spell, maybe to give the attack some kind of advantage or something if we were in combat. So I'm not sure exactly what would you want me to roll.
Are you a bard?
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'd say occultism because your spells
Occultism
fits.
That's
You're
sort
an
of like
occult.
the equivalent to what I was doing because my stuff was a little nature-y, so I rolled nature.
Alrighty. Occultism coming up. Bing.
Now, don't picture this just the hellhounds being your focus, but also trying to figure out where they're coming from. Okay. That is
I thought we were leaving that to mush.
Mush.
Mush has this. I imagine that they've been through several battles before. So instead of worrying about what everybody else is doing, Mush is literally walking through the water while all of it's swooshing around her and splashing and all that type of stuff. She's just walking through, watching all of these things get wiped out. And she's got one of her books out, just looking at them and then flipping and then looking around at the sky and looking. And there's this huge smash of water and one's about to smash in on her and this water goes in. Arcane stuff from Tats is going off. She does try to keep an eye on Rex. But other than that, I think I'm going to go with, let's see. That should be something along the lines of, well, we know these are hellhounds. So would you want religion, occultism, since this is a new one?
Technically, arcana, nature, or religion would work. Or you could just do the whole recall knowledge button again.
Let's do... there would be a disturbance in nature, so... It does that again.
Stacking skills. I love it.
All right. I'll roll from the character sheet.
It might be easier. It's under the hand.
Indeed.
You hit the little die, and away it goes. Awesome. Rex, what are you doing?
You already know what he's doing. So there's like water everywhere, right? From the last thing we did. Kind of like all over the ground and everything.
Sure, yeah.
All right. So Rex, being Rex, he's gonna like pull that pickaxe out, kind of rack it like that actually do something. Just he's gonna make some silly quip about being here to break rocks and crush heads, and there ain't a rock in sight. He's gonna run in there and he's gonna barrel roll through the water to get himself all wet and just start chasing all the little hellhounds he can.
I love that imagery.
Just run it in there.
Rex, as you're doing this, and it's doing well, you can go ahead and make your roll, but I want to let you know that somebody has bought you a hero point.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh,
Not
yeah!
I mean, you take it as you'd like, because, you know, you're actually going to have to roll thievery for me, please. And do it blind. So if you hit control and then do the roll, it'll roll it blind. So you actually won't know what you roll, but I will.
Thievery.
I know, a bit strange.
No, that's fine.
Rex is rolling around the battlefield, just like Sonic the Hedgehogging almost, in the water, smacking hellhounds, and it's just like second nature to you. You all of a sudden reach into where like a pocket would be, but there's no pocket because they're hellhounds, and you grab a hold of some of the hellhound body parts, and you burn your hand. You're gonna lose some HP.
Dang it!
Where's that?
But you did get
Did he?
you know,
So
a hero point.
did he try? Did he get caught up in the moment and try to Kali Ma one of the hellhounds or something?
No, he tried to
That's what it
pickpocket it.
Did you? Okay, you already took it out. That's
Yeah, you're good. I got you.
Let me know if you need a water barrier to like help you with that.
I don't need an oven mitt. I need a water mitt, boy. Come on.
Crescon, what are you doing?
Do I have wings? I can't tell from my sheet.
I thought I gave you wings, but let me just double check. Oh no, yours does not have wings. I gave you
Ugh.
powerful leap and stuff.
You need the special item Red Bull.
That is,
Yeah.
that is unfortunate.
I mean, Tats
where-
does have the spell fly.
I am certainly here to assist.
Oh no, I was gonna do something with my wings. So wait, are these? They're in water? The hell? How?
I summoned a rushing torrent of water on them.
Oh,
Unwillingly.
are they taken care of? Are they just? hanging
They're
out?
they're all, I mean, honestly, at this point, it looks like they're all pretty much taken care of.
Okay, then I cheer on everyone else and give them my support. Good job, guys. Keep it up. I'll be here when things get serious.
It's kind of
It's
like,
like I have to be a bit more enthusiastic.
you're like eating something while doing
I'm
it.
supervising. I like find a chair, sit down, pull out a snack, and
There's all this really great street food from the
Yeah.
festival.
He's already got the
pickle.
sauce.
There's the goblin pickle guys. I know them well.
Yes, the goblin. I was just about to say, you see a pair of goblin pickle guys that are getting heated, but they've been distracted by the hellhounds now.
That's right. I just
And,
give them some
And the
goblin pickles.
screaming villagers.
No, they don't care about those. That's normal.
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh, I love it. Tats, did you roll something? Now I'm getting distracted.
Yeah,
you did.
I did a cultism.
Oh, that's a good. We're around the board. All right. So you see the wave and Rex doing his thing, and our supervisor sitting down eating some saucy pickles, and you guys, well, I should say, mush spots that they seem to have been pouring out of this old abandoned chapel.
How fitting.
It is
You
rather
notice that
classic,
this-
isn't it?
This side of this side of Absalom, this part of the precipice quarter, is definitely way more run down. So, how all of the dogs, hellhounds, have been defeated, and it is calming down. People are kind of panicking. Some of the agents are showing up to assess the situation, but they're more focused on like making sure people are safe and escorting and clearing the area.
Is Rex still on fire? Do I have to put him out?
No, it was just one-time burn. But I mean, if
Okay.
you would like to roleplay soothing his wounds, I'm fine with that.
Well, I have to refresh my water powers anyway, so and I create a water barrier around me and near Rex that will cause like resistance to fire and acid damage for a bit, and rearrange my water so I can do that trick that I just did on the Hellhounds again if something else attacks.
I love it. And that's part of the class, correct?
Yes. Technically, when the battle ends, I refresh my powers automatically, but this was not exactly a battle, so I'll refresh it in a not exactly normal way.
That's absolutely fine. This is definitely about roleplay right now, but we are going to be going into a battle. I'm going to drop you guys on another map. It is the chapel, obviously, because I'm assuming that's where you're going to go.
I'm getting that sinking
Wonderful.
feeling that we're coming to the moment.
Well, then let's all be ready. And she would kind of pick up Rex and turn him around and be like, "Okay, give me your hand. Give me your hand. What you don't want to get on, bro?" Dude, she makes sure he's topped up and he's all squirming and stuff. He drops him.
Walk my dang self now, or come on.
All right.
This
Focus
part may
it.
be too dangerous for you, Mr. Fanfic guy. You should probably stay out of the creepy chapel.
He is hiding behind the cart, thinking that you can't see him, and he like peeks over the cart, and then he runs away.
Thumbs up. Yeah, you got this.
I was going to suggest he could look through the window, but I suppose that's best.
He can just come up with his own end for the story. I think he understands the arc of the characters and the tapestry of connections between all of us at this point. It'll be more interesting with the way he writes it than what actually happens.
Oh, you're
Also-
probably right, Moonlight.
Also, he can't write anything if he's dead.
That's
Unless
also
he's an
true.
undead.
In which case, he would probably cause problems, and he wouldn't be writing anything after we were done with him.
You're right again, Bush.
Disappointing.
Well, then what's a ghostwriter?
I
Yeah,
think
that
that's
happened in universe. So Mush is kind of
I think that the Ghostwriter is a monster I've seen written down in some kind of BattleZoo bestiary or something that I was reading at one point. So yeah, I guess you're right.
This pun went way deeper than it should have gone. Like way deeper than it should have gone. Rex, I gave you a hero point for that one.
I love you. Right.
Mush in universe and out of universe would laugh. So
Well, because not only that, exactly what Mark said, they literally have a ghostwriter in a best. I can't believe this is happening. All right, there's a set of doors before you. The floor, the wood porch, which is damaged and dilapidated, also has what looks to be burning footsteps from a whole bunch of charging hellhounds. But somebody must have shut the door.
All right, I just walk up and open that door.
Cool.
Oh, man.
All right, as you open the door, before you stands a pretty little creature. And as soon as you open that door,
I close the door.
What are you doing?
I'm okay. If you want to close the door, that's fine.
I was like, nope, we're in the wrong place. Let's try another one.
Just look back and shake your head. No. That's so good.
Now we opened up the door. You see, that's how you surprise them, because they are now confused.
Now you notice behind him is coming a much bigger creature. So I'm going to share another one. And guess what, guys? We are going to go into combat.
I
So,
thought so.
Yikes.
I do see fire, though, Moonlight. I think it will go well.
Yeah, you're right. There's some kind of things on fire, and then some kind of like, what is this? Like a thirsty rat?
thirsty rats. I love that. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. A giant thirsty rats. Rex, I am going to move you because you cannot be on top of Moonlight.
I mean, technically, physically.
I mean, yes.
I
Right.
actually can be floating above on my waves, so you could be in the same square, just kind of underneath me a little bit.
Do you want that, Rex?
No.
I'm fine back here.
Okay.
If they moved
Mush.
up before I got there, that's fine.
in a like a split second of free action type of moment, Mush would just look at everybody and go, indicating to them, yes, you may be dragons.
All right, let's roll.
I'm not gonna do that. That takes time.
That takes an action.
Rex is going to get excited, even though it means nothing for him. He's just going to be like, "Yeah, I'm dragon."
I love it.
What do I do here?
There's multiple ways you can roll initiative. In the top right-hand corner, there's a set of cross swords. If you click on that, you can actually just click the little dice next to your name.
Oh, okay. That's
That's probably the easiest way to do it. And look at
Ooh,
that.
the enemies wrecked us. I think they beat all of us.
Oh, I'm gonna battle cry.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, so something that 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓏 has is battle cry. So go ahead and use your free action to roll an intimidation check. Now, which is really cool, since you get to be a player, Stephen, if you select your token and then target the creature, because I think only the 𝓻𝓷 is in your range, target by pressing T as you're hovering over it or double right click. Then you click on the basic action macros in your bar, and as that opens up, you'll see a demoralize on the left-hand side. It's 3 from the bottom. And if you click that, it'll pop up the roll, and it will automatically calculate things for us to make it simple.
Where is that? Under what?
You're good. Bottom, I think. Oh, you know what? I didn't put it on yours because no, it is on yours. On your hotbar, do you see a little golden diamond?
Oh,
mine-
I see that.
mine's down
Oh, okay.
Click on that; it'll
Got
open
it.
up. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Then demoralizes in there.
Demoralize.
Look at that. That is a success. The creature. Can this creature be frightened?
Probably.
Oh, look at that. It can be frightened.
Oh, look at that effect. Nice.
I also do have it on the back.
Fancy.
All right. Well done. We're going to begin this counter. This creature instantly is frightened of 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓏. His glare is like, hey, I'm going to destroy you. But that doesn't mean that there's another target in front of it, so it actually can reach that. I should shut the door on you guys. I'm just kidding.
That would be hilarious.
All right. It instantly begins to reach out. It doesn't say anything. It just wants to eat you. You can see the hunger in its eyes as it swipes its claws at Moonlight, because the other, I miss Moonlight.
That's awesome.
No.
All right.
Also, I guess technically, before we open the door, I should have this, but you missed anyway.
Yeah, exploration activities. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The creature misses. It's going to swing again.
Sorry, Chad. I had the volume too high.
Oh, that'll hit.
That's fun. It's going to hit you for 26 points of damage, Moonlight.
That is a lot. All right. I will take all of that 26 damage.
Can you please make a fortitude save?
I can try. Let's see if I used up all that luck on the skill checks or not. 39. How about that?
That's
Thirsty
a
rat. You
critical success. Those be some good apples right there.
There you go.
It takes its last action to grab. And we are using the remaster rules, so he's going to roll an athletics check
All right.
against you.
Give it your best shot.
How does he not have athletics?
Because he was probably written before the remaster rules.
Yes, he was.
And that can be. Why don't you just give him some athletics
Yep.
that's equal to one of his other skills?
Yeah, it's gonna be equal to his acrobatics. There we go. That's a simple fix. There we go. Boom. There we go. Cool. Athletics roll. That is not going to
That's
be.
not nearly enough to defeat my fortitude DC.
This is
Shoot out some water to stop him from grabbing onto me.
this warhound in the back is Gonna go up to here.
So hold on. When you start moving, I would like to use my reaction.
I will give you that because there was a door open and a door shut and a door open.
I did have to ask because we might not have gotten it necessarily if it weren't for that. All right, so I couldn't use it on the other guy because it's interrupting torrent. A foe within 60 feet of me took a move action. As my foe began to move, I quickly pushed or pulled them, throwing off their positioning. So I need you to roll a fortitude save against DC 30. All right, you made it, but you did not critically succeed.
Oh, just barely.
Go back to where you were started. All right, so I push you back. I push you back 15 feet on a success, and then you can start your move. I mean, that may not have done anything if you have enough movement to get there and where you wanted to be in one move anyway, but I figured since the other one is right next to us, I might as well try.
That was fantastic. And
That's
that is
awesome.
part of that class, right?
Yeah, that's my special reaction. Its name is Interrupting Torrent. It's the highest level, level 11. I just got it this level water reaction.
That's really cool. I love that reaction. That's fantastic. And it really captures the Avatar Last Airbender feel of like bending the water. All right, so you actually prevent it from getting. There it is. It has to spend. It only has one action left. Moonlight as it comes forward. So well done on your reaction. And it goes to chomp at you, Moonlight, and it just can't get you around that corner. Mush.
Mush is, let me see, transforming back. Since we have that for free, is that an action or what is that?
Transforming back is an action.
Okay, we're not going to do that yet then. First things first, we're going to probably throw one of our bombs. Let me see. Do I know anything about these creatures?
Not without doing a recall knowledge. You would know that they're definitely fiendish.
Does the red fire one look like a bigger hellhound or something? The ones we just fought?
Yes. Oh, Mush, as you begin your turn, I almost forgot something. Almost.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and make me a fortitude save as you just feel this sensation that you are just so hungry.
A fortitude save?
Yes, please. I put it in
Okay.
chat, so if you click your token and click on that in chat, it will roll it.
So click myself, click the fortitude. I've got
that's
a
a
plus 20.
critical success.
Whoa! Critical
You-
success.
You ignore this hunger.
Okay, so that changes a little bit of what I was going to do. It has already been established that these creatures, I need to know first, though. I need to know first if they are poison resistant or not. So let's go ahead and roll that instead. That's going to be... Is it a cult for them? Since we know that they are supernatural creatures.
So with this system, you're actually just the best thing to do is do the basic action macro to recall knowledge. So click on your token, click on that thing in the bottom, the gold token, and then click the recall knowledge button.
Okay.
There we go.
And I have to apologize to chat. There's something going on with the pop out, so I have to do this before I pop it out, and then I'll get it off the map. Sorry, guys.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but okay.
Yeah.
He must have popped something out.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Never mind.
Yep.
Thank you, chat, for being.
Oh, his character.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see
The
what you're
sheet's
saying. He's
not working
opening
when
everything.
I pop it out.
Yeah. All right. We are.
I know what I'm doing on my turn, though, so.
Recall knowledge on which creature specifically? Sorry.
Well, she's pretty sure that this hellhound isn't immune to poison, so she's mainly focusing on this one.
Not immune to poison.
Not immune to poison. Okay. So, do you have to be a dragon form to use your dragon breath?
No. No.
Okay.
I can double check that, but I don't think so.
You need to be in dragon form to use anything that is based on a part that you biologically do not have in the humanoid form, and that is left to the GM to decide about something like Dragon Breath. Obviously, like a tail slap, you couldn't do in
Correct.
the humanoid form.
I think for the one shot, I was going to let you guys do your breaths in your human form.
Okie dokie. Well, then she's
Convention
going to do
rules,
that.
right, Jake?
Convention rules, yeah.
She's going to got to step up here, I think, to get a good view on it. And then she's going to, according to the Dragon Breath, I can choose whether it is a cone, a line, or a 5-foot burst.
It's based on your dragon. So if you look at the Toadstool Dragon, it says a cloud of spores, your breath shape is cone, and so it is going to be constitutions. Okay, yep. So it is cone.
So if I aim it this way, oh, hold on. If I aim it this way, it will not involve, it will go underneath, right? Because she's...
Yeah, I'm up in the air a little
yeah,
bit.
I'll take this. I'll take this cheat. Yep.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just kidding.
And it'll hit both of these. So that's what I'm going to do.
Does it hit both?
That
Don't-
is... It looks like it
Oh,
does.
wow, look at that.
That's kind of perfect. I'm glad I was on my little
You
surf.
did. You said you were on your surf.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. All right, so I'm going to make a...
Moonlight's our silver surfer. That's just kind of what I'm
The only
I kinda
problem
am.
is, do I get to pick if it's a deep breath?
Yeah, it's a free action to do your
Oh.
deep breath if you want.
If it's a
I
free
think.
action for a deep breath, you see her chest expand and it gets too big for a human. And as the breath comes out, you see her scales start to show and go. With the deep
so
breath.
it's now a 30-foot cone, so it doesn't really matter.
It does more damage though, right?
It does a lot. It does 12d4
Twice as
damage.
It does matter.
So
Jacob.
roll the 12d4.
Okay.
It's
So
half
do you
damage.
just want?
You
do
can
just
hit the
want?
you can do it twice. Or if you open up your character sheets in your feats and open up deep breath, it's there too. But that's a long way for you just to click twice. There you go.
All right. All right.
It's,
Why'd
so
that roll
you
a
cannot
1d4?
because it's on a cooldown now.
Oh, the
for
cooldown
20 minutes.
of the deep breath feat. Yeah.
Let's go
So-
ahead. Oh, I'll just do 11 damage because I'll just say because if you double that and then half it, what's the difference?
Oh, because they both made the save. Yeah, that makes
Yes.
sense.
Yep. So I can do math.
Algebra.
All right. Mush, you stepped forward and you blew your poisonous breath. Moonlight.
All right. Well, we've got some kind of a thirsty rat and bigger hellhounds. So, Moonlight says to Mush, should I be focusing on one of these or just destroy all of them?
Fire first.
The fire one first, huh? All right. So instead of using my AoE ability here, it sounds like the fire one is a bigger danger based on what Mush was saying. So I am going to do my best to attempt an aqua punch. So I'm surging here from the high tide. Let me see what that means. That means I have to do it in melee range. I cannot do it from a distance, and it will not be giving any penalties. It's just pure damage. So that is going to be, I'm going to roll a custom roll here because I'm not all the way keyed in. So that's going to be a...
Pure crystal clear damage.
That's right. Pure crystal clear damage. That's going to be a 29 versus AC, and I'm willing to spend a hero point if that sounds bad to you.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, well, that sounds good then. I'm not going to spend a hero point. Forget about it. So I will roll the damage. It's a lot.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot.
It's
I
also
put a lot into this.
it's also cold damage.
It is its weakness.
Well, see, Mush was playing strategically. You know.
Yes.
I said it was a lot.
Woo.
That's
That
going to be
was a good one.
77 points of damage.
Also,
as-
it's knocked back for a little bit. Let me see how much that is. 10 feet. It is knocked back 10 feet.
oh, I love it.
Oh, that's good because that was just over half damage, really.
So that's 5,
Right?
and then
12
I lost,
d10.
there it is.
there you go. Boom! Take that.
It lets out this horrifying roar as it punches, and you can see some of the fire, and actually it looks like magma in the mouth hardens the stone and drops to the ground as Moonlight unleashes this terrifying punch.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
basically
girl.
punched with a surge of water. So, like, Moonlight's human-looking hand, little kind of scrawny with low-strength human-looking hand, just turns into this gigantic punch, fist of water, and a giant wave just punches into it.
Oh, I love it. And that's all 3 actions?
That was actually 2 actions. Does anyone need a like a battle medicine? Probably not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I will
Make a
I will
fortitude save.
demoralize the rat again because it probably got unfrightened when its turn happened.
Technically it did, yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to keep it frightened because it seems like it's doing like continual bad stuff to everybody. Actually, no, I changed my mind. Everyone's attacking me, and they probably are going to keep doing that. So I'm going to put on my elemental shield again.
That's probably a good idea. All right, well done. And we actually have a question in chat. I know it's a bit interrupted to the game, but that's a-okay. Catlord said, Moonlight is a waterbender?
Yes. I
pretty
control
much.
the tides. I was in high tide there, so my damage was high, but my defenses were lower. But now I've switched over to low tide, so my next attack is going to be weaker, and I'm going to be able to put up my defenses.
That's perfect. Do shout, Cat Lord. Check out Roll for Combat's channel. They just talked about that earlier today with the
They
benders.
did. Yeah, it was awesome. Actually, I will link. It is in the Alderman book, correct?
Yeah, it's totally. I'm playing this right out of the INDD file, which I've never done before in my entire life. Played something out of a InDesign file.
That makes me special. I'm just kidding. That makes us special. So, Catlord, I put the link in there if you want to check it out. Mark and Steven, it's their product. It's the Roll for Combat's product. It is fantastic. I've already read through a little bit of the pre-release stuff, and I am pumped. But I know I've said that twice now. I'm probably going to say it again. I don't care. Moonlight puts up the water shield. Tats, it is your turn.
All right. Tats is going to cast his spell through his pipes.
Just so I make sure that I fully play in the lawful good, I believe you asked for a fortitude.
I did.
Oh,
But Moonlight completed it for me. Moonlight, you do have an odd desiring for hunger so much that you feel fatigued.
Hold on. Feeling hungry and thirsty? Not a water avatar. I'm going to use that extra hero point of being sparkly that they gave me from the chat to attempt to re-roll this so that I do not get fatigued.
Yeah,
so
I love it.
31.
That's a success.
Yes.
Well done.
The moon sparkles come back out again and just shine all around them, and Moonlight kind of does a little pirouette and shakes off the hunger and thirst. And it's like, you can't make me thirsty incarnation of thirst. I am water.
I had to do that because that was what Mush would do.
I know.
I was already rolling it before you
I know
said
it was
don't know if
perfect
you
though.
noticed.
I did notice that. Tats, what do you got for me?
we're going to do Rallying Anthem through my pipes.
Okay.
I think, will it work? It might not
If
work.
it doesn't
in
work,
the
I'll pop out. You tell me and I'll roll for you, man.
Yeah.
I
Rallying
got you.
Anthem.
Sweet.
Boom. So +1 to AC and saving throws, and resistance equal to half the spell's rank to physical
And
damage.
If I do this right,
So I was
that's
thinking
alright. There it is.
our wet rat will be scratching people.
There we are. That's only one action.
Yeah, I know. I was assuming 2. So.
Awesome.
Bards are epic. I don't think people give them enough credit.
Mm-hmm.
I might have made them a little too strong, but I don't think so.
But nobody plays. Sorry, I run 12 Pathfinder 2e games, and I have like 1 bard, 2 bards, 2 bards.
I think they're fine because they're support and they help other characters.
That's what people don't want to do. I'm just kidding.
1 bard, 2 bard, red bard, blue bard.
I think what I'm gonna do because I want to see it is I'm casting Fly on Rex.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's time, Rex.
All right. Spell effect Fly is going on the Rexter. Rex, for the next 5 minutes, you have the ability to fly.
Woo! Oh, I got it right. And then I'll move up a little closer to everybody. Maybe come over.
Well, you're not going to.
Oh, that's right.
you're gonna
Oh my
stay
gosh, I was
right
switching
there.
systems. Carry on.
You're good. Because Rallying Anthem is 1 action and
Yep.
Fly is 2 because it's a spell. But I appreciate the energy.
I'm ready. Actually,
Math guy.
I'm the bard. I'm good back here.
All right. Cruscon.
Oh, am I finally on? What's my reach? Is it only 5 feet?
What's weapon? Yeah, it's only 5 feet.
All right. Well, then I guess I have to move, huh? Fine. I move up to this thing, whatever it is. I don't even know. I don't care. Is it still alive? Good. All right. I guess I will. Since it's frightened, I can shatter defenses. Correct?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Oh, it's no longer frightened, though.
I didn't
It
go
ha-
yet. It goes.
But
it-
it went.
Oh, it
Frightened-
loses it once it goes. Oh, I thought it goes the whole round until it's over.
I thought, I can double check, maybe it's different for Battlekai. Let me double check.
No, you're correct. Frighten goes down on the turn of the creature that was frightened.
Yeah.
So,
That was one of the reasons I was considering frightening it, but then I realized I need my shield.
that's not fair.
You can always intimidating strike it.
Yeah,
That's true.
sure. That's not as fun, but I'll do that.
It was already a. It was well. No, that's right. That's right. Never mind.
I like the idea that
So
he
Cruscon's
was
like
afraid of
licking
him.
his fingers off as he's deciding, finishing his little meal.
I don't know what my blows do. Hold on. I was all ready to do this, and now it totally messed me up.
We took away all of his wind.
You did. I guess I'll just claw it.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
So
Alright.
it's going to be frightened 1 again. And so if you just click damn it, there it is.
Nice.
Now
Swipe.
it's damaged. And that's,
Did-
let's see.
You move 1 step and then you use intimidating strike. So that would be 2 actions.
Right, so I'm done.
Yep.
Boo.
Rex, what are you doing?
All right, so everybody was doing all these cool dragon things, and Rex, keeping up with the joke, said it's morphin time.
Yes!
Realized he couldn't change into anything, and he's just like, oh, disappointing. So
But he does have fly now, so
I
maybe he
can fly
feels
now. I'm
something.
stoked. So I'm not really sure what I can do. Am I able to swoop in, get behind this guy, and do the sneak attack thing? or-
Your fly speed is 30. So I will arguably say that you can get past him and get into flanking in 1 action. Just because
Nice.
it is getting late quick on our stream, and I want to see you guys fight at least 1 more creature.
So to do the flanky sneak attack thing,
If you just
Go ahead.
target the monster in front of you, so T, it will auto calculate that the creature is off guard because we're using the proper terms. And so it will automatically add the sneak attack damage as you strike.
okay, so I
And
just
it's
need-
frightened from the fighter, so it's going to be real easy to hit it.
So I just
hope.
need to poke him with this
With-
rapier.
With your
Yep.
pokey stick.
Yeah. So
If
on
you
the
misuse
thing,
one of your 4 hero points,
I got like
Yes.
on the quick drop down. There's a plus 21, plus 16. So that's you start with the first one, right? And
Yep,
if you do
that's the
multi
first one. Yep,
attacks, they
the
go
plus
down.
21. Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I remember that.
You could reroll using a hero point because that's a 4 on the die.
All right.
Go for it. Yeah, Rex. Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
It's a hit.
A 7 on the die hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
7 hitting this big thing probably is a teamwork
Excuse me.
from everybody else making it go down. I doubt that would hit normally.
Yeah,
That's
right.
absolutely true. And you can have the free action of debilitation. So you're also going to make it enfeebled.
Oh, this poor thing.
As you stab it with your rapier. What is your last action?
Oh, I get to do another thing.
You could even attack again if you
I'm
want.
just
That's where
gonna
the
poke him
lower
again,
penalty
man.
comes in.
I'm just Swiss cheesing him.
Now, you do have Twist the Knife, which
Oh.
would actually cause it to start bleeding out on the ground.
I like that better.
Sounds good.
Is that a thing I gotta click on here?
I got it for you.
Okay.
So you have
Ooh,
now
all
put
right.
persistent 3 bleed damage on it. Rogue doing roguey things.
Yeah, so we
The
just
deep
drive
ones.
the sword into him. It's like 2 actions, right? We go, oh, and stick him, and then we twist it. Yeah.
And now we call him the Kool-Aid Man. The creature is going to reach forth and try to bite 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓭𝓪, and it is going to hit. 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓭𝓪 does not have, well, it has a shield block reaction, but I don't even think it has a shield. That's a fail on my part. Sorry. 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓭 takes 30 points of damage.
Sheesh.
That's a lot, especially considering that we had the resist up.
Turning and swiping, even though they are enfeebled and damaged, Rex takes a claw to the chest. Now, Rex, this is going to hit you for 23 points of damage, and I do need you to make me a fortitude save.
Fortitude, you say?
Yep, I linked it in the thing, so as long as you have your token
Oh.
selected. Oh, no. Keep going.
Oh yeah,
All right,
Rex.
So you critically
Oh,
succeed at avoiding whatever disease I was about to put on you. But as you do that, you are now restrained as he collapses his long claws around you.
Oh no.
This is some bull.
He does bleed, dripping nasty dark blood, and then critical failures on the recovery check. The Nessian Warhound is going to take an action to move towards Scrat,
Oh,
his character Rex, because, you know,
You're not
They're
killing
not
your
that dumb.
players.
oh, I have to try. Oh, it misses. Somehow Scrat is wiggly enough in this battle that even while off guard and restrained, dodges out of the first attack.
Nice.
The second one comes in and just barely connects. It's almost as if these two demons are fighting. Fiends are fighting over Rex's delicious, not dragon body. Rex does take 26 points of damage. Mush, what do you do?
woman, get over here and help me.
Mush will get uncharacteristically. Let me see. It's not
Has
the
the
most.
Bardic's resistance been applying to these attacks? Like the resist 5 physical?
Oh,
At least I'm not seeing it in the list. And that could
I
have helped.
see resist 3 on himself and resist 3 on them.
Oh right, resist 3.
But it looks like, is it not considered physical? It is considered physical, the piercing part. All right, so I'm going to give everybody 3 health back.
All right.
There you go. You get 3 health back for
I
each
wonder-
time you got hit since then. So I guess I didn't get hit since then, so I still lost all of it. But Crust got hit once, and Rex got hit twice.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry,
No,
did
Rex-
I had to walk away for a second, so I don't know if anything happened to me while
We just got you some health back, actually, because for some reason it wasn't calculating,
okay.
wasn't removing the physical damage,
Okay.
physical resistance. So you
So
are good.
Mush would get uncharacteristically angry, and here, okay, this is what would happen story wise. She would get uncharacteristically angry and be like, "Get your hands off my Rex!" And she's going to become a dragon.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That's
So
your first
that's
action.
oh, that's only one action. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I thought it was a full round thing.
Nope,
No,
just
no.
one of your 3
One
actions.
action.
Ah. Okay, so now I'm a large creature probably, which means I should be able to reach this one. Yeah.
So technically, you're still a medium creature.
It depends on your build. You would have had to take a feat from an archetype to be large by this level.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. So I do have to move. Well, not necessarily. So when I did my recall knowledge on this creature, all I got was that it was not weak to poison.
You would get that it's weak to holy. And I'll give you that it also has a fly speed.
Well, I guess we're gonna kill it with fire. So, martial weapon. I guess that's under the quick menu, though.
What are you trying to use? Alchemist Fire?
Yes.
So it should be the plus 20.
Under the...
If you're in your strikes, it should be, you see a little bottle, vial, and it says plus 20.
Oh, that's what I didn't do. I didn't click on it.
Are you in your character sheet?
Yeah.
Under the actions tab, second tab.
Gotcha.
Then the plus 20. Well, that's a nat 1. We have a hero point. Use it. We're coming to the end of the nights.
Yes, I would use it. So
I talked him into it.
You convinced him.
yeah.
So you right click on it in chat, reroll using a hero point.
Reroll using hero point.
Oh,
Better.
yeah.
A 34 is going to be a success. Please roll damage. The alchemist fire splashes all over them, and now their fur is burning, and they're screaming and howling, and it's terrible.
Is it?
Getting a little close with that fire. Better watch out.
So technically, because you have Quick Bomber as a feat, you still have one action left.
Oh, okay. Well, then... Man, I just got so much to do. And I can't get in there and heal him yet. Because the stuff's in the way.
You do have the ability, if I remember correctly, let me double check, because I thought I gave this to you. You have the Healing Bomb ability. Once per round, you can craft an elixir of life using Quick Alchemy, and that elixir, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much you can throw it. Your elixirs gain the bomb trait.
Well, he's restrained, though.
You still have to hit him.
Yeah.
Smash
I have
it
to
over
hit
his
him.
head.
Yeah, through this large creature, which is going to be giving him cover. And I don't know, that'd be really hard to try and hit him.
I
Yeah, I mean,
believe.
All right, why not?
Yeah.
It's a one shot. So I just roll a strike.
With a healing bomb, essentially you're going to roll. It doesn't have the attack trait. It doesn't say it has the attack trait. It does not. So apparently, just roll with the plus 20. And if you beat his AC of 28,
Oh, yeah.
so just roll 8 or higher.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be harder than that.
Nah. I mean, we're level 11, man.
It's not too bad, and he's restrained, so
Yeah, you
it's
can't
easy
go
to hit him.
anywhere.
All right, so
Whoop.
we will roll one of your elixir of lives for the healing. I'll grab it real quick. There they are. All right, the bomb smashes all over Rex, healing him for 28 health, and we are going to go to Moonlight's turn.
All right. So it looks like Rex is doing okay after that, eh?
Yeah, he's much better. Barely injured, one would say.
Okay. Fair enough. So I'm not sure exactly what a pull would do here with these like small dragons that are kind of in their way. So I'm gonna have to leave that up to your imagination. But I am doing the exact reverse. Now I'm in low tide. So if you remember the rushing current that came out and annihilated all of those hellhounds, this is a rushing current coming back in low tide. It's rushing back, smashing through the foes. It's much less powerful. than before. Although I do get a +2 circumstance bonus to my reflex saves.
Oh,
Not
cool.
that probably is going to help me right now. So I need them both to roll reflex saves for me.
Awesome. We'll do right now. Reflex.
And that's DC 30.
I got a failure and a critical success.
Boom.
Oh, no,
Alright.
that's you. Nope. Sorry.
That was my
Nope,
damage.
there's a critical success.
That was almost, but not quite a critical success. That was a regular success.
Nat
against
20
DC
though.
30.
would
Oh,
bring
that it was. That it
one
was.
degree higher.
Oh, harsh.
Curses. The one that was weak against my attack, too.
Ah.
Well, all right. 42 damage to the one that was not weak against me. And that one is theoretically, although you can decide if it even can do this, is pulled 10 feet towards me. And the other one just completely ignores this in every possible way.
Rex gets dragged too because of the restrained condition. I'm just going to say that. So
Yeah, that's fun.
now, so how many actions was that?
That
The
was
surge
2.
Back. Okay.
That was 2 actions. So if anyone is hurt, I can like heal you with battle medicine, but I think people were probably fine. So the other thing I'm going to do this time, clearly they've been attacking other people and not me. So my my shield thing, which has expired, and it says that correctly here, it's over. I am going to protect my team because it's a selfish move to just put up my shield when they have been causing all these problems. So I'm going to intimidate the one that just took all that damage from me, the thirsty rat, and I'm going to try to demoralize. So 37 against the thirsty rat's will DC.
That is going to be a critical success because of all of the weaknesses on him.
Oh, nice. So if it happens to be, let me check to see if this is lower than my level or my level, it runs away. But I can never remember whether this feat that I wrote is for characters who are lower level than me or equal to my level. It doesn't matter unless it's exactly my level. If it's lower, it runs away.
It's the same level as you.
Oh, well, then it really matters. It has to be lower. So same does not run away. Only lower level creatures. So it does not run away from me.
Okay. And that is your last action. But now
That's it.
That is Frightened 2.
Hopefully that makes it easier for my buddy Rex to break out by lowering its stats, by scaring the heck out of it with my... And now I'm back in high tide, so I'm ready for a big attack next turn.
Tats, it's your turn.
All right. I am
I
gonna.
love that surging feel, of the water as it surges with the high and low tide and the power. Go ahead, Tats.
Sorry, I'll just shout to you if you don't mind rolling, Jake. Guidance.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw a guidance on Kruskan because he's coming up. The creature's still feared, correct? I want to make sure.
Frightened 2.
Frightened
Yep.
2. So, then I'm gonna throw a blinding foam onto 60 feet. Let me just double check my distance. I'm gonna hit the guy in the back since the other one's frightened pretty bad.
Okay. And that's against the Warhound.
Correct.
Awesome. That is going to be a hit.
All right.
So you're going to hit it for 26 points of damage and 1d6 persistence acid on top of boom, 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 and blinded.
Nice.
Give us some
does.
time.
Now, that will last for a minute unless he takes 3 interact actions to get rid of that foam.
Yeesh.
That's pretty
And they-
intense.
Don't need to be consecutive.
Some kind of like Willy Wonka thing comes out of my tuba or something.
All right, Kruskan, it is your turn.
All right. Whoops.
There's something frightened for you, Kruskan. I set you up.
Know,
Yeah.
finally.
Plus a
It took you so
guidance.
long.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but I can't get flanking. So, all right. Well, I will just.
Technically,
You
Actually,
could get flanking.
You could
yeah.
get flanking right here.
I know, but But does this thing have attack of opportunity? All right, I'm gonna move.
It hasn't used it before when people moved past.
And you're not leaving its area either.
Well, with Pathfinder Second Edition, it's each square.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh,
I forgot about
I'm
that.
leaving it. All right, I go there to flank it, and now I'm going to attack with my. Now I get to use shadow defenses. Can I do it now?
Yes, yes you can. He's
As
like,
long
you
as it's not
ruined.
a press.
He's leaning over and asking Mush, "Can I do my thing now?"
Can I do it?
just nods.
Use a hero point.
Hero
I
boy.
am using
You
a hero
rolled a
point.
2.
I
2
know.
on the
You don't have
die.
to tell me what to. You don't tell me how to play my character.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I just love the idea that we're all the dragons are actually shouting across. Guys, like, shut up and let me do my thing.
That's right. Let me do my thing. That's got to hit. He's frightened.
That's
Yeah,
a
it
hit. Yes,
clearly
yeah.
hits. It even said it did.
It's not a crit. That stinks. All right. Well,
12 points. of
12.
damage.
That sucks. What else do I got? I don't have breath or anything. I'm so weak.
I mean, you have jaws, right? They would.
Yeah, I'm
hit
gonna
for more.
jaws.
It would have
Yeah.
hit for more than claw in your first attack. I
Oh
think.
well. Thanks,
Well,
Mark.
that's fine.
Now I'm
it's good
gonna
for second
jaws on
attack.
my second attack.
We were distracting him. That's the problem.
Are you next to me, Mark?
I'm on the other side.
Oh, can I attack you?
Yeah,
Oh, look at that! I rolled a 2 again. Damn it!
Dice.
I'm done.
No, I think you rolled a 7 with multiple attack penalty this time.
Well, fine. It's still
we'll
a bad
call it
roll.
a 2, right?
It's a 2.
We'll call it a 2.
But he's frightened too and flanking. So does that hit?
No, sadly, that is a miss.
Sadly, even the 26 missed.
Yeah.
2 on the die is not going to do it.
You never know.
Rex, this creature holds on to you. What do you do?
Well, first off, when I get the healing bomb that hits me, Rex just lets out a nice low, "Oh yeah." And what can I do while I'm all bound up? Am I still able to attack or anything? Or
Not while you are restrained.
okay, sure,
You can
something to
barely
roll to
move.
try and break
Choking on
free.
water. You cannot use anything. You cannot use any attack or manipulate actions, but you can attempt to escape or force open your bonds. So your best bet is probably to escape.
Yep.
Let me look at your stats. Now, escape does have technically the attack trait. Excuse me.
Mm.
Apparently, I don't know how to drink anymore. You could roll for you. Acrobatics and athletics are the same. So roll one.
Is
or
his
the other.
unarmed attack modifier better than
Ooh, good
athletics
call,
or
good call. Let me check.
acrobatics?
They're
He
all
is
exactly plus 19.
Oh, they're all exactly the same. So whatever you do works.
Yeah. Whatever you do, do it well.
I did.
Oh.
You got more hero
Oh,
points,
you
right?
still have-
no.
You got more
no.
I think that literally means you can't try again on this turn
Is it
if you
really?
accept that. But you have like a
Mm.
million hero points.
Yeah, he has 2 left.
I mean, I can or can't use one.
Go ahead and
You can,
if
yeah.
you don't use a hero point, you can't escape again.
Oh, okay.
A 27. Let me double check. That is. Oh man, you're spoiled. It's enough because of all the frightened and enfeebled.
Oh yeah.
conditions. I was gonna
That's
say,
why
wasn't
I
enough.
frightened it. I wanted to help Rex get out.
Rex, the dragon wings embolden, and he blows out from the grip. You still have 2 actions left, Rex.
That's right, I do. Don't you forget it.
I have really good news for you. The thing Steven did made every attack against this guy be a sneak attack, whether or not you're flanking.
This is true.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's right. You're welcome.
Well, here we go. Oh wait, I'm supposed to target him, aren't I?
Mark, I thought you weren't going to comment on rules, huh?
He's
I
doing a
said I
great
wasn't
job.
going to fix rules mistakes, and I didn't.
Oh,
There have been a few.
well, wow. You already broke your rule. That's a comment.
No, I love it. I love it.
Just a gentle prodding.
It's so good. All right. Are you having
Well,
fun?
he didn't tell me. They're all but done.
I'm having
by
lots
me.
of fun. I don't care if there's a rules mistake. I make tons of rules mistakes, even though I wrote these things. I couldn't even remember
Well, if
whether my
you
feet
make
was
them,
equal or lower.
I hate to break it to you. They're not mistakes.
No, they still are.
Roll damage. They are still mistakes. Roll damage. Rex.
Yeah, I
what's a
don't
hit?
care if you messed up 3 times already. I'm having.
That's my boy Rex. Yeah.
He's over there writing down, oh, Jacob did this.
Taking notes.
Wait, am I that guy? The
You're
harbor
gonna give
master?
everyone a grade at the end of this, right?
Yeah.
Mark? You're like, give everyone a grade on how well they did.
Rex, you have 1 action left.
Oh, I gotta do it again.
And technically, you are at the multi-attack penalty number 3. The first one still would have hit, just so you know.
All right.
What is this buff on me?
You have guidance, which you could have used, but
Oh, Steven, your 26 missed, but this 27 hit. So you missed by 1 with a 2. That just shows how much we debuffed this guy.
Yeah, but I had a guidance too, so maybe I did hit because I had guidance and flanking and frightened. So
let me scroll up.
Actually, yeah, was the guns included?
No, he missed by 6. It was a 2 on the die.
No, the first attack he got, Kruskan Claw, 1d20 plus 24.
That's a
The
hit.
one 5 minutes ago actually did not include.
yeah,
There
so
we go.
I get to reuse my hero point for my second attack.
Let's do
I'm
it.
doing it now.
Let's do it. Right, Jake?
Yes.
Ah,
It missed anyway.
All right.
by like 1.
That's all right.
That's the thought that counts, I guess.
See?
I'm frustrated. Okay.
This demon is taking lots of damage. Rex, well done. Top of the order. It's going to start panicking, and it's going to actually start running because you guys are kicking its butt. First action, run, which does provoke attack of opportunities from Kruskan. I'm sorry, reactive strike. I almost said that wrong.
That's right. Remaster name.
So if Kruskan would like to roll their jaws, tail, or claw strike, they are welcome to do so.
I just realized he's like coming out of the token. That's really cool.
It looks
That's
really
another
nice. And I
Paizo
like the
thing.
frightened.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the animated tokens Steven made for the Year of Legends. Those
I
are
heard about
What?
those.
What did I do?
It's your turn to roll an attack on the creature because it's running away, and you're going to use a reactive strike because that's probably what
It's running away.
Yeah, if you want to bite it
No,
on the
it's
way
not.
out.
I hit you with my shield bash. Does that
Oh,
work?
you've got a shield.
Ooh.
No, I'm going.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh.
private.
No
The
one
best
needs to
part
know.
is he used a
Oh,
he got a critical hit.
He got a
rolled
crit
critical.
yes.
Good.
Oh,
Whoa,
that's
that's a lot of damage.
There we
Solid
go.
hit.
Ton.
It also has 1d6. So the dragon ancestry, he has energized jaws. He does 1d4 cold damage, persistent. Oh, on the wrong creature. Come back here.
Oh, that's cool.
Doesn't that mean it has like 3 types of persistent damage? This thing is going down.
Yeah, it's not well. And now, because of you have critical specialization, I have to roll a fortitude save, and it fails. Oh, it's slowed 1. That's wonderful. Well done, Kruskan. You also, your tactician helm gets a charge. I don't know if you know what the tactician helm is, but it's pretty cool.
So imagine that it's like when Kruskan does this, it's just like he sees it's about to run away, and he actually does rip at its jaw, at its throat with his jaws.
Mm.
It literally does rip out part of it.
You see him like grabbing at his face as he's at the door, and he's like trying to yell through the door, like he's trying to call for help, but he's realized that he's so damaged he can't. Well done. He's hold on, let me take care of all this persistent damage. First, he bleeds. He gets rid of that. Second, he burns, and he fails getting rid of that.
yeah.
And then third, he's so freaking cold. His vocals are.
We
frozen
put
up.
icy hot on him.
Yes.
in all the wrong places.
In
In all the wrong places. The Warhound, on the other hand,
He actually
is
survived all of that, though. I'm actually a little impressed.
barely. The Warhound is going to spend all 3 actions removing his blinded condition,
Nice.
which also he's rubbing his eyes, and he comes to and sees that his partner is taken off, but doesn't matter. That's all 3 of his actions. Mush, let's finish this combat.
All right, Mush is going to step forward. Oops, I'm still on the measure tool.
You can press spacebar, it'll be up there on the measure tool, and you're measuring your token out for anybody who ever needs to know that. You're good though. Keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Want to get far enough in. I can probably go to right here and still be within range to throw a sticky bomb. Ah,
Very nice.
no. So no one. Oops, wrong thing.
Well, you're throwing the glue bomb, so it's kind of cool to see.
I guess I have to draw it though. So
Yeah.
draw.
I think you have quick bomb, he said.
He does, yeah.
So you can draw it and throw it in the same action.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
Nice.
Ooh, does a 24 hit? It does not. Do you want to use a hero point?
Do I have another hero point?
Mush has 1 hero point left.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Reroll.
Finish it.
Nice.
There you go.
Yes.
Not a critical,
Ah,
but boom.
So it was already slowed.
Correct.
So now it's immobilized?
Now it's slowed
Uh,
and has a movement speed penalty too.
Correct.
yeesh.
So
It's just trying to
So-
crawl away from us.
yeah, now it's just like crawling in this like sticky, gooey mess. It's bleeding, burning, and freezing all at the same time. Mush, that is 1 action to move up, 2nd action to quick draw and whip your glue bomb. What's your 3rd action?
I think. Did I hear it try to call out
Yeah.
somebody?
It did, yeah.
So did I hear what it said?
No, it was not able to.
Okay.
It gargled.
Okay.
It was too thirsty. Should have taken a drink from my water that I blasted it with.
This is right there.
I love that.
All right. Well, I guess she'll just shoot her bow at it. +1 striking, vitalization. Oh, that's a vitalizing alchemical crossbow.
That's okay.
So that's for healing.
It's no, it's not.
It's an awful strange name to be not for healing.
It adds 1d6 vitality damage, I believe.
So it's good at killing undead.
All right. Well, I don't know if this is undead or not, but
I
we're
guess
gonna
we'll
just
find out.
draw and shoot. Nice.
Well, I think you only had 1 action left, so I'm going to be a jerk and take that away from you.
What?
So you draw your crossbow.
Well,
Moonlight.
it shows I've already got it drawn. All right.
Moonlight.
Okay.
One-handed
Well, I'm in a high tide,
Yes,
so
you are.
I am going to summon an enormous bubble and have it burst, pushing foes outward from the center of the bubble instead of away from me. That's a 30-foot burst within 120 feet, and you better bet that I'm going to choose a spot that's in between the two of them so that they both get hit. Yes, it does not damage my allies in the area, though they can choose, if they want to move away.
I choose to be damaged. Can you damage me?
Oh my
I'm not
God.
going to damage you. Actually, wait. If you decide you're my enemy, then you can take the damage if you want.
For this round?
It's actually, I think it's the GM's determination ultimately who the enemy is. But
And I just want to drink a water. So if it gives me some damage, let me know.
you can drink the water if you want, and you can also choose to be pushed away from the center that he just drew by 5, 10, or 20 feet if you want.
Well, I want to drink from the fire hose. So.
And that should be it. Plus another 3. I missed.
Am I rolling
putting
a
this. It should be
reflex save?
49.
Are you doing
and they
it
have
towards the monster?
They have a reflex save against this.
All right.
Which one are you
rolling
doing
now.
it towards? This monster?
He's getting
It's
both
hitting
of them.
both of them.
Here,
Oh,
I'll put the template back out.
So the Warhounds failed and takes all 49 plus its weakness.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Melodemon, it made it. It got a 32 even with all of the penalties. I guess some of them have gone away. And it took half, but it's probably so close to dying that maybe
Well,
it will.
enfeebled does not affect its.
Yeah, only its frightened does.
can it push me closer to the Hellhound?
It would be actually pushing you away from that spot, so probably not.
No.
Also, the
Unhelpful.
Hellhound was knocked back from the center by what looks like 10 feet.
Yeah, but
Whereas
so the hellhound's body flops 10 feet away.
Yes, and then this thing was already in the as far as away as it
Yeah.
could be, and I
It
think it
smashes
almost died.
up against the wall and slumps down. That's
Oh.
a fantastic attack.
So I dropped something to 0, so I moved 15 feet because my armor is advancing. It doesn't matter at all, but
All right,
Okay.
so we're gonna go into, just because of timing, we're gonna go into one more challenge event just so we can wrap up the
sure.
situation. So we're gonna fast forward this a little bit, and you guys step into this room, boom, and you see that there is a creature summoning, or I'm sorry, has a sacrifice on the table. And I know we're fast forwarding a little bit, guys. Sorry. And you see this creature standing before it. Role play me how you kill/chase them off and close up the portal that she's clearly trying to open with the blood of whatever thing she's sacrificing.
I mean, Tats is going to do what a bard does and create his musical instruments to bolster everyone with heroism, make sure that Rex is still able to fly above Kruskan, as I assume those two will be rushing in.
I thought you were gonna seduce her.
That's what all bards do, right?
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the problem.
There's no time. There's
He
no time.
is the dragon. He can't seduce the dragon.
So, go ahead and
wait,
give me
she-
that
so-
performance check.
I like adding that in. At least I'm flirting to distract. At the least. Your horns are so lovely and pointy.
Thank you.
Hold on. I need to deselect. I'm sorry, guys. Boom. There we go. And I'm rolling performance, yes?
Yes. Sounds like a performance check to me.
Oh, I think so. Oh,
Still
yeah.
talking dirty to me. Do you hear that? You guys hear that? So let's off the beautiful, encouraging, keep things flying. And who's rushing in?
Oh, you know. You already know. The little guy.
We're fighting this thing?
Well, it's just a we're gonna pretty much skill check this down just because we're out of time. I wanted to role play how you guys kill this creature and close the portal. So Tats
Kill
is just encouraging everybody. And what is Rex doing?
He's gonna throw his whole 2 feet of his body at her.
Flying upon the stage, whipping his whole body. Go ahead and give me that athletics check.
All right.
You got a hero point, right?
No, he's out. Oh, he has one left.
I
Just kidding.
thought he had like
Oh.
4.
You should use a hero point. I don't
Oh,
wanna kill you.
yeah. There we go, Rex.
Rex is bashing her back, and she's just taking tons of hits from Rex. Being encouraged and emboldened by Tats. Kruskan, what are you doing?
All right. Well, I go in and act like I'm like a foreman and just start telling everyone that, this area is closed. We're demolishing it. You can see this place is in disrepair. I really apologize. But you're going to have to stop what you're doing. I need to clear this place out. And, I just sort of, act like a foreman and just get rid of her because she's
She's got to go.
dangerous for her. She really shouldn't be here. I mean, this is it's a work zone, and she doesn't have the right hard hat, so she'll do that, right?
So this is an intimidation check.
Sure.
I love it.
Even intimidating using the red tape and letter of the law.
It's the best way to end this.
Wait,
He
how
casts OSHA violation.
many- OSHA violation. That's right. Ooh, good roll.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not
Okay,
bad.
Not great.
No.
Not terrible.
What you see is she panics as the red letter of the law comes to her, and she begins to cast Dimension Door so she can get out of here.
Oh, you punk.
But the portal's open. So what is Moonlight doing?
Well, the best way to close a portal is that some of these portals, they just have a preset limit for how much stuff they can take in one direction or another. So I'm going to use a Relentless Drench to just send so much water into the portal that it overloads it, and then that's just it.
I love it. It's roll nature.
With
right?
nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I love it. I love the imagery.
And Relentless Drench is actually my highest level attack power, my level 11. I never got the perfect chance to use it. It does like slow and clumsy to the enemy.
Oh,
Can you
could've been
roll
fun.
the damage for it at least, just so we can have that?
I will, but
satisfying
first I'm
number?
going to roll my nature check, because if it's bad enough, it's a 38.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
That's a success for this challenge.
So if it was a high tide, it would have made me clumsy, because I would have gotten waterlogged by this attack. And it would have done... Whoa, that's a very high roll on those dice.
I mean, there's 4 D8 or 4 D8s that are 8s. In
yeah,
there.
but it should have been 57 on average, and it got 70. And
very
then
nice.
this portal is also like clumsy and slow. Or
the
something.
portal is clumsy and slow. I love the idea that you're just like hellhounds are coming, snapping out, and all of a sudden just this torrent of flow just I'm just like closing, and the portal can't handle it. It's starting to destabilize. And what do we do? Mush.
On the other side of this portal is all these things Battle Rush for, and they're like, all right, boys, here we go. Just like, all right. Well, Mush, building off of what 𝓑𝓪𝓽𝓵𝓙 was doing, is going to demoralize this devil to the point and be like, why did you think this was going to work? Did you not see the flaw here in your design of this particular occult symbol, and so on and so forth? It actually would hold up books showing, see, this is the correct way, and you did that. So,
reverse psychology almost. Roll occultism.
You want occultism? Okie dokie.
Why not? It's a 2-hour fun little session.
Mm-hmm. Where'd it go? There we are.
Fail this roll,
No
please.
active. No active.
Fail the roll, please. Roll. You got to roll under skills, not attributes.
Okie dokie. So we're going to do occultism.
Hey,
Oh man, you didn't fail.
Mush doesn't usually fail when it comes to explaining how to correctly do something.
This is true. Very true. The character before you, the female whose dimension door is trying to open, and well, it looks like I'm there for next time, don't I? And she steps.
Oh well,
through
better next time. Next time better be better than this last time, dear. Because if you even try to do this again, we're going to know, and I will not let this particular thing slide again.
She blows you a kiss and steps through the portal.
can we like cancel her dimension door because it's an orc license remaster violation? It's supposed to be a translocate, and it got she cast the wrong spell because she forgot.
You see a pair of roll for combat wizards step forward and deny her access, and she's spit back out onto the battlefield where. And you guys just like flood her and just destroy her, and that is going to be the end of this insanity.
See, I told you this wouldn't have happened if you used the proper symbol, but you didn't use the proper symbol.
I love that you're giving her a lecture.
That's what she did.
She's getting carried off by the interdimensional police, and it's like,
Yeah.
See, right here, this was the correct way. Why did you do this? You
Thank
knew
you.
this was going to be giving you a problem.
Thank you for that laugh, by
Wow.
the way, Mark. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Fantastic way to end the bad guy with lawyer talk. All right, so
Steven started it.
Steven did start it.
He
Yeah.
did. It was great.
He did. Awesome, guys. Well done. That's
Yes.
about what we had. Of course, I always have more because I always overplan. But that is the end of our fun little show. I had a great time. Thank you guys for being here.
Yes, seriously.
Thanks for running.
We'll do quick shout outs to make sure everyone can head out. But thank you guys so much for joining. Adam from the new Inn of Planar Crossroads, where can people find and support you?
Well, they can go to theiopc.com for our landing page if they want to go there. It has links to all of our social medias as well as where we distribute our videos, which is Rumble, BitChute, and YouTube. I'll have to see how that BitChute one goes because I've got to play with the mirroring because it doesn't always work, which is why we will be uploading starting in March just directly to the two different sites without going through backdoor mirroring. So it will be correct in March.
Beautiful. Scratch from a Squirrel Plays. Where can people find and support you, sir?
Find me over on the YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, a Squirrel Plays. That's all there is to it.
Beautiful. Awesome. And Stephen and Mark from Roll for Combat, thank you guys so much for joining in this. Where can people find, support you, and purchase your products?
You can find everything at rollforcombat.com or battlezoo.com, either one. They both go to the same place. That's where you can find all of our books and sign up for our weekly newsletter. And we have our weekly YouTube show usually Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, where we talk about, well, I'd say 75% of the time we talk about what is messed up in the world of role playing, and 25% of the time we talk about how to make your role playing better. But we'll see.
I'd like to think it would be a higher ratio if bad
not.
things didn't just keep happening, but then they do.
And it's probably not going to change for a while. So
It's quite a ride, I have to admit. Thank you guys. I love watching you guys
I
show. It's
mean,
very informative.
Personally, I think it's that awesome that you guys almost spoke into existence that Wizards of the Coast got bought by Tencent.
I did speak that into existence.
That was very odd.
I psyop the whole world. That's
So
kind of
cool.
I'm
amazing.
also on Arcane Mark YouTube channel and Twitch channel with Linda Zayas Palmer. If you want something that is 0% bad things happening in the RPG industry and 100% like random gaming topics.
Perfect. Awesome.
That's awesome.
I'll add those links too. Sorry, Mark. I didn't get that one. I'll add that in the description. So this has been a blast. Dragons, guys, check it out. I'll shout out too that the pre-order for, I'm suddenly blanking, Edelman? Eldemon. Oh, I'm getting dyslexic. Eldemon is there. So like I said, price goes up once it goes in. So hop on
Next
over
week.
there and
Go
snag
buy it
it.
now, all of you.
And there's nothing further to say then. Thank you so much for joining this adventure. You can further support the Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high quality content, but you'll also gain access to bonus content as well as our private Discord where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, join our Kingmaker West March game, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description and give us a like, a subscribe, and a follow. And thank you all so very much for joining the adventure. We will see you next time. Bye.